Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Mod Squad Movie Show. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by the wonderful Felix.
What's up?
And we also have the fabulous Brandon.
Oh, Cholo. I'm going to steal that from you, Felix. I'm the new
What?
Yo Cholo.
Fucker.
Okay, let's start our show off with a moment of silence for those that we have lost this week.
Oh my god.
Yes. This was a very sad week.
That was a sad picture. Goodbye, friend.
Yeah. Both of those.
So,
Go ahead.
Yes, it's
so
been a sad
I will
week.
say, I know just through you guys who that first person is. I don't watch soap operas really, so I didn't really know who that one was. But man, Matthew Perry, holy shit, what a freaking bummer.
Yeah, we were in the live last week, wasn't it? When
No.
they,
Someone mentioned it at the end of the live, and we're like, what?
Yeah,
Yo.
when it happened.
it's
Yeah,
like, are
when
you
the word came out.
serious?
And
So we all had to look at
Both
our
of them.
phones to make
Yeah.
sure that it was true, because you know how Facebook does that fake person celebrity death, and
yeah, celebrity death hoaxes happen quite often. It's hard to know
yeah,
what's
Felix
real.
was like, are you really serious?
With Nicholas Cassadine, too, from General Hospital, he was big on that show, major character, if you will. And he was only 50, so
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we got t-shirts. This is our shirt of the month right here. Go ahead and scan that QR code up there in the corner for your t-shirt, and go check out our sponsors. Straka Art. He's got a lot of stuff on sale right now. He's coming out with his holiday horror stuff now. Scan that QR code
Sweet.
right there. Also, go check out Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Lisa's an awesome person. Her skulls are awesome.
True.
Okay, let's go on to our first trailer.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm ready to go back to this.
When I sleep, I see
Oh, shit, I
Love
forgot about
Planet of
this.
the Apes.
Memories?
What is this one?
not
Planet of
memories.
the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah.
I
Kingdom
have
of
it.
Apes.
I have it under
New things.
Yeah, the
Movie Talk
Kingdom.
Monday 1, and I forgot we had that.
I see
I'm
everything.
Kingdom of
excited for it.
I love
love
that they're
movies.
keeping it canon, man.
That is
Yes.
not
So
everything.
this looked
Also,
like
they're
more
telling
of
the
like-
story in the Caesar. It's supposed to be in the future, no?
because this was more like the timeline for the original Planet of the Apes. Like the apes own the planet now. Humans are on the lower stage at this point. Like the original Planet of the Apes, the old one with Charlton Heston. I love it. I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan. The original Planet of the
I
Apes
can't hear
movies
you.
are some of my favorite. I've binge watched them.
What a wonderful day!
These new ones that they've done over the last 10 years have been some of the best remakes that have been. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
one.
excited for this.
So dope.
I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan, and I really don't
Yep.
give off that I'm a
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes fan, but I really am.
Yeah, those
Like
are
the
some of
older
my,
ones, I'm
my
assuming?
all-time
I
favorite
love
movies.
them all.
Oh yeah, I own them all. I own the box set of all the old ones. I bought it when it was like the 60th anniversary set that came out with all the movies, and then it came with all the digital movies too. So I've got them all digital. And
I became a fan of Planet of the Apes when my stepdaughter's uncle made him like the Caesar mask out of like I don't even know what it is, but it was like actual rubber and had the fur on it and everything, made him his own.
that's cool.
Quite a few of the Planet of the Apes masks, and actually made me sit down and watch the movies because I was like, I'm not a fan of those movies. He's like, have you ever watched them? I said, no. He said, then how can you say you don't like something if you've never watched it?
It's true.
So
I even like the Tim Burton Marky Mark 2000 version of the movie. I do. I love it. It's cheesy as shit, but I mean the Planet of the Apes movies have always been cheesy, but it has some amazing makeup effects. The practical effects in that movie, the makeup is just phenomenal. The story's a little goofy, whatever, but I mean it's Planet of the Apes. It's going to be goofy. I love that movie.
I was going to ask, what did you think of War, the last one? Because I remember going to the theater and leaving a little underwhelmed with War of the Planet of the Apes.
I honestly, I really enjoyed the entire trilogy of the remake that they did. I loved it. I thought they did a great job with these, and they did a great job of like the motion capture, the CGI in these. Because I've always been a practical effects guy, but man, they did such a good job with like emoting with the CGI, like the expressions, because it's all done through like facial expressions, a lot of it, and it's just really, really impressive.
Okay, we are moving on to coming soon. On November 10th, we have The Marvels, The Holdovers, It's a Wonderful Knife, Journey to Bethlehem, The Dirty South, Mandarin, You Lucky Day, Villains Incorporated, A Still Small Voice, and Death on the Border. So what are you guys looking forward to this week?
I don't know what the Dirty South is, but it sounds interesting.
I know me personally, I'm looking forward to It's a Wonderful Knife.
I think you'll like it. I'm really glad that they showed that as the Regal mystery movie a couple of weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. It's a good Christmas horror movie. I mean, honestly, the only one that I haven't seen on that list that I'll probably be watching is The Marvels, just because it's a new Marvel movie. Am I super stoked about it? Not really. But
The reason why I want to
pleasantly surprised.
Want to see it, and it's not about. I wasn't a fan of Captain Marvel, the character, but I love Miss Marvel. Who is she? Kamala
Khan. Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked her show. I thought it was real cute, and Kid from The Walking Dead was on it, and I just like her character and how she plays it. So that's why I'm looking forward to the Marvels.
I'm mostly only looking forward to it because it's a way for them to keep driving the MCU forward. Like, I just want to see how it's going to tie everything else together.
I hear there's an ending scene or after credit scene that's supposed to be meaningful for the future of the MCU.
So. I mean, they're definitely promoting it right now to have bigger implications in the MCU, just because I feel like we've kind of been stagnant with the MCU lately. Like
I agree.
Like with this, I love the new season of Loki. We just watched the most recent episode, and if you guys haven't watched it, the most recent episode, it's good. Like, it's really intense and kind of darker on like the darker side a little bit. It was pretty good, but yeah, I feel like the MCU has kind of been stagnant moving forward, and I'm hoping that the Marvels kind of drives it forward a little bit.
That's tough.
Time for Blast from the Past.
All right, you guys are going to hate me here, but when I try to do these, I try to do movies that, I did Oscar before, and then before that, Man Who Saw Tomorrow. Did you ever get a chance to see that yet, Brandon? I know you got a lot on your list.
No, I still haven't, but you know what? That I'm I'm gonna write that down to remind myself because I do really want to watch it. The Man Who Saw Tomorrow.
Yeah. And this one is not a list. It shouldn't be on a list. But my mom was a huge fan of Neil Diamond. I mean, who isn't? And
Oh, sure.
I watched this movie one too many times as a kid. Um, the Jazz Singer. The Jazz Singer is a 1980 American music drama film. The film stars Neil Diamond and Lawrence Oliver. Thank you, Harley. And Lucy Arnaz, who is the daughter of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz,
And Desi, yeah.
who I had, because of this movie, I had a huge crush on her at the time.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why I liked it so much.
Probably.
The film,
yeah.
it tells a story of a young singer who is torn between the traditions. His dad was a Jewish minister. I don't know what they're called, but he wanted his son, rabbi, and he wanted his son to, take up that mantle and follow in his footsteps. And his son wanted to be a pop star, as most, sons are. This is like the fourth remake of this movie. But
really,
here we go. Yep, The Jazz Singer. And again, it shouldn't be on the list, but I haven't seen this movie in about 30 years, but I loved it at the time. And with the songs,
it's a blast from the past.
There's a song on it, America, Love on the Rocks, and Hello Again. Love those songs. I was listening to them all day yesterday. That's the song to America, starting up there.
The Jazz Singer. The classic story.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neil Diamond.
I have things inside of me. I have to express them. I have my music. I have my life, my feelings.
And fame.
I just don't want to go through life thinking I could have been.
Between what he is expected to do.
You can't change what has always been.
I love my father. I'll never do anything to hurt him. But I'm going to L.A. With you or without you. I am going to L.A.
And what he was born to do.
Love on the
rocks.
Oh, I love this song, man.
It ain't no big
Love on the rocks.
Those are palm trees.
This is Lucy Arnaz here.
Yeah.
I hope she still has it. A little bit.
Now all I want is a smile.
All right, one number, scale, one song, 2.5 minutes.
3.
2.5.
Oh, all right. 2.5.
All right, 3.
A fine new young singing talent, Jess Robbins.
Hey, Mon Cherry, if I take you home, will you make me please?
Jess tells me you've been a great help to him. I mean, every time we talk, it's Molly did this and Molly did that.
Will you close the door?
Please forgive me, but 3,000 miles away, you begin to wonder if he's telling me everything Molly did.
I'm sure.
I'm not your problem, Rivka. That's your problem.
Hello.
So there's song. I love this song. Like I said, all day yesterday.
I like that song.
I was listening to all these songs.
Ooh, sexy time in front of the fireplace.
Is there any other time it's not?
No.
Never mind.
The story of a man born to be a star.
When I hear you say
And the woman who wanted to see him make it.
hello.
Oh, you know this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I mean, I know the song. Oh, I know Neil Diamond. Oh, come on now.
Well, I mean,
I grew up on Neil Diamond.
A very special happening this Christmas.
I'm a red-blooded American. I know me some Neil Diamond.
And Neil Diamond,
Yeah,
the Jazz Singer
the Jazz Singer.
from AFD.
Again, I see this movie way too much as a kid. And
Yeah.
honestly, watching it right now, because I barely uploaded it just before we played it, I got a little bit of goosebumps. And like I said, I was listening to those songs yesterday all day. And Yeah, that was Felix as a kid
That's
there.
a blast from the past, all right.
Yes.
Good choice.
And was I wrong about Lucy Arnaz, Brandon?
I know
I
she
was
was a banger,
10.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at her parents. Parents were gorgeous.
From comicbook.com, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths movie release date possibly revealed. That's a tongue twister right there.
This is an animated movie?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Is there not already a Crisis on Infinite Earths
Probably
movie?
several. From what I
Right.
can remember reading this article, it's leaning towards a R. And there's
Oh no shit.
actually, there's actually Watchmen animated movie and another animated movie from DC, and they're saying that these three are going to be the end of the DCU because after that, James Gunn wants all the animated movies to be connected to his universe.
Part of
So
the
these ones are
DCU
going to,
also. Yeah.
these are going to be Elseworlds, but I'm hearing good things about it.
Mm,
And this is a part
yeah.
one. There's also going to be Infinite
Gotcha.
Earths part two.
Yeah, I
One thing
know.
about
Like,
DC is their movies, man. Their movies have
yeah,
always,
yeah.
cartoons have
Their
always been good
animated,
animated.
their animated stuff has always been really good writing, especially. Um, they need to get the same writers on board with the live action
Yeah.
movies that they do with the animated, because the writing in the animated movies, the stories are great, and that's where they've really been lacking with the live action stuff. So hopefully James Gunn has got a plan.
From Joe Blow, Disney will take full control of Hulu after paying Comcast $8.61 billion.
Chump change.
Yeah, it's just a drop in the bucket for Disney. Honestly, I didn't know that Disney didn't have full control already of Hulu until this announcement came out. So,
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. I hadn't read the article yet, and in the article it said in 2019 is when they did the big push, and
yeah,
that's probably where you heard they bought. They were majority owners, but they
yeah.
still were like two thirds owners only. But now
So
that
the only concern I have with this now is feel like they're gonna have to try and recoup this $8 billion. So that means another freaking price raise, and
Well, they
Hulu just went up big time, like $20 more a month for me almost, because I
really
was grandfathered into an old
well,
one. So now I'm paying like almost $90 a month for Hulu, Disney Plus, and the ESPN bundle. And I feel like this just means the
really
prices are just gonna keep going up. Yeah.
and I just got an email like last week
That's
saying
for
that they're
live
going to be
too,
raising the
Hulu Live.
prices again.
well, that's the recouping there.
Yeah. That's with the Hulu Live TV bundle, because I have live TV mainly just for football.
Oh, okay,
To
that's
watch
why
to
then.
Yeah.
watch football. I mean, there are cheaper packages, of
I was
course.
thinking in my
Uh,
head, oh my god, I gotta go look at my bill. I'm
no,
probably
yeah,
paying that much I don't even
that's for
know.
live. Yeah, that's for live TV, and then
I got an idea.
after
How about
football
one of us
season,
pay
I'll
for it, the
probably
other ones
cut the
help
live
them pay
TV.
their bill, and then we can,
Yeah, right.
jump on there with a.
Well, you can't though. That's the thing with Hulu is they have a location tracker. So if you're not using it within your
Damn.
location, you're blocked. You can't watch it.
Yeah, that's
Like
Netflix. Everyone's
you can't
cracking
use a
down on that.
VPN. You can't use a VPN with Hulu. Hulu has a VPN blocker. Pretty lame.
Yeah. But my thing is, what are they going to do with it? Because reading the article, Bob Iger, when he came back and Bob Chapek got fired, he was talking about selling assets. Remember, he was like, where everything's on
Yeah.
the table. But he said,
Yeah.
looking back and looking at everything, he realizes not selling to make money, but putting money, making the money work for them to make money. So he's got some
Yeah.
kind of plan for it. That's all that gets me a
I
little
hope
bit
so. I
excited.
mean, just put out a better product and
Product,
get
yeah.
more people to frickin' subscribe to your shit, because a lot of people, you know, cut Disney Plus because they were putting out an inferior product. Like a lot of people quit watching it because for whatever reason, their personal beliefs or political beliefs, and Disney alienated a lot of people when they made some really bad decisions. So they lost a lot of customers. And I feel like if they would stop pandering, for one, and put out a better product, they'll make more money.
Well, we're going to talk about this in an upcoming
Vocal minority.
article, but Bob Chapek again, he wanted quantity. With Bob Iger being back in the helm, he wants quality.
Yeah.
So again, we'll talk about it right now a little bit in another article, but hopefully it works.
From comicbook.com, Marvel's Blade was reportedly going to be female-led film before getting lower budget revision.
Yeah, I don't know. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell they're thinking with trying to. They weren't thinking this.
Oh, they weren't.
Never
That's
would have
true.
worked. I'm sorry, but that's not a Blade movie. That doesn't sound like a Blade movie. They don't know what people want. I feel like they're extremely clueless with what people actually want, and they're trying to come up with these ideas that they think people want, but they don't. Nobody wants a female-led Blade movie where he's the fourth lead in the movie. We just want Blade killing fucking vampires.
Exactly. I mean, when you think of Blade, you think of the big buff guy going and killing vampires, not
I think Wesley Snipes doing freaking ninja moves on vampires. That's all I want.
Not a woman.
And Chris Christopherson making his weapons.
Yeah. Really quick, reading this article, they're thinking that they were going to do the whole bloodline, literally, where it's about his daughter, and that's why he was going to be like the fourth character. Yeah, that's true. Why start there?
Why would you start there?
The one thing I'm excited about is that they trashed that.
Yes.
So that they're telling them something. They got the writer for Logan on to start from scratch, and the same thing with Daredevil. They literally had recorded 6 episodes, and they trashed that. So I think now with Bob Iger on, hopefully things start getting better.
I hope so, because I don't know what Kevin Feige is doing. Because
he stretched too
whatever
thin, dude.
whatever he's doing, it worked for the first 3 phases of the MCU, and then phase 4 really fell off.
I was just reading something. I was going to hold off for next week, but I'll just bring it up now. They're literally going back to the beginning.
I know.
They're talking about bringing back Black Widow and Iron Man.
Yeah. Honestly, they need to, I think, reboot the MCU now. They need to. They're trying to.
That's how they're going to do it.
They've already done. They're trying to keep everything they've already done and incorporate all this other stuff, and it's too much to keep track of.
I think they're going to do. They don't have Crisis, but they got something else where they bring them all together, and I think that's when they're going to bring the dead characters from other universes, and they're just going to kind of mash it all together and it start fresh from there. The one thing I'm excited about is reading all that stuff is Doctor Doom's going to come faster than what we thought.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's what people want. We want the X-Men. We want Fantastic Four. We want Doctor Doom. We want Galactus. We want these big threats, not Echo. We don't want an Echo series. Like, what the hell is that?
Watching that trailer, and we're actually going to watch it a little bit.
I haven't watched it, honestly.
We're going to watch it right now a little bit.
And that's fine. I'll watch the trailer.
I wasn't excited until
I
watched the trailer.
Want. They don't know what people want. They need to quit pandering to the vocal minority, and they need to get good writers and write good stories and make some awesome freaking movies again. And quit with the quantity over the quality, because when the MCU first started out, they were putting out 1 or 2 movies a year. Right? Max 3. That was like towards the phase 3. They were putting out 3 movies a year. They need to go back to that. They need to give people something to look forward to. Because now we're just getting shit shoved down our throats every freaking couple of months, and it's like, I don't want this. Stop it. Get out of my face. We're getting too
Okay.
much, too fast, and it's shit.
Okay, moving on to our next article. From Deadline, Yellowstone final installment gets new premiere date. 1944 prequel set, contemporary spinoff gets title.
Yeah. We're finally getting the ending to the Yellowstone. And then, yeah, that contemporary spinoff is that's the one where like Matthew McConaughey is supposed to be coming on and taking over the lead.
Well, we
which
should
is
be
pretty
getting
cool.
them next year because that spinoff's going to be called 2024.
2024, yeah.
And then the other one is going to be 1944, which I'm
Yeah.
assuming is a little bit later from, what is it, 1914?
No,
Or
the last one that
1924?
they did was 1928 or something like that. That's the one with Harrison Ford,
Yeah. So this is
which I
20
really
years
like.
later
I
from
want
now.
more. Yeah.
So we're going to
But they got
start
to go back to
seeing.
that because they left that off on a cliffhanger, kind of.
Yeah, they
Like
did.
there's
That
definitely
is going
more
to have a second
story
season. Yeah.
that's
That's going to have a
got to
second
have a
season from
second
what I
season.
heard.
It's the 1888 one that was a one-off that they're not going to do another season for.
That's the one, yeah. That's the one with
I really
singers.
like these shows, though.
Yeah.
It's really good writing. The Taylor Sheridan dude is a good showrunner, so I say keep coming with the
I think they're
Yellowstone
going to
shit.
kill Harrison Ford's character off early, and then they're going to probably the gang is probably going to be against him in 2024, or they're going to be with him in 2024.
Mhm.
Like China, the company. Is that Kevin?
No.
All right.
Okay, all right. Let's play our second trailer.
Was that a Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon's favorite.
Maya. I see everything that you are.
Yeah, I love him as Kingpin, so that's
yes.
I'm happy to see more of him. Like, could have waited until Daredevil was here.
But you know that cart guy actually deserved that because he's being an ass.
Speaking of Daredevil, if you blink, you'll miss him later.
Don't be afraid.
Blood.
You have so much pain.
I really like Hawkeye. I just feel like this.
I don't know why you got hate.
So
I
much
liked it too.
That you kept contained it. You and I are the same.
Ooh.
So, who's the monster?
And they're releasing them all at the same time, which
I know what you're saying.
Kinda,
That's saying it's not that good.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we need to just get this out there and get it over with. It doesn't look bad. I will say that it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm just saying, like, quality over quantity. We just they need to be a little pickier about what they put out, what they're gonna make.
Honestly, like you said, I wasn't looking forward to this until I saw
I will say, yeah, the trailer looks a lot better than, and I'll watch it. I'm glad that they're releasing it all at once. I'll binge watch it in a weekend and
get it over with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 movies in the world. Okay, so this movie was number 1 10 years ago.
Why? I didn't know that was number 1. I really didn't.
That's crazy.
Ever.
And I mean, that just goes to show you how good the MCU used to be, because that's one of the worst MCU movies.
Then it was number 1.
And
Okay,
it was number 1, absolutely.
This movie was number 1 20 years ago.
Damn. See, another one that was kind of a stinker.
Okay,
But
and
it was
for
a huge franchise.
the second week in a row, this movie was number 1
Oh, yeah.
30 years ago. Can't
Hell
go
yeah.
wrong with some Nightmare Before Christmas.
All I'm going to
that's one
say
that
to
still holds up.
this list is Endgame made The Dark World better, if you ask me. I feel it did.
Well, that is it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. Guys, go check out our community. This is where we hang out. You can chat with us. Got questions for us? Hit us up there. And go ahead and order our shirt. Scan that QR code right here. Also, go check out Back to the Retro Review, the Daily Dank, the last podcast you want, and all of our other shows. You're watching the movie show, go check out the horror show and the gaming show. And we go live every Saturday night with giveaways. For Felix, Brandon, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See ya.
Adios. What's up, squatters? Thanks for watching our video. If you liked this one, you should check out this one.
Nah, Brandon, they want to check out this one over here.
You're full of shit. They should check out this one.